Hello everyone, welcome to Kauman Batik Village in Surakarta. My name is Asila Rahmani.
My name is Adilalu. My name is Nalita Kumala. My name is Reika Janavia Vanini.
My name is Visantosa.
And we will be your guide for today's short tour. To cut this tour, we will show you several parts of Kauman,
The traditional architecture,
The process of making batik
the activities you can do here.
and some useful tips for your visit.
So, let's start exploring this beautiful cultural destination. Kauman is located near the Royal Palace area and is known one of the oldest batik producing maker in Solo. Many families here have been making batik for generations, keeping this traditional art alive until today. As we walk through the village, you will notice narrow alleys lined with galleries, home workshop, and small batik store like this. And every corner of Kauman reflect of the daily life. Its people calm, creative, and full cultural atmosphere. Kauman is not a place to play batik. It's a living heritage site where visitors can see how traditional continues to grow in the modern way.
I will tell you about the houses and the atmosphere in Kampung Batik, Kauman. Let's go. Most houses in Kauman have a simple architecture. The houses are usually have wide roofs and open space, which is help the airflow and make the room feel comfortable. In this village, you can also find many langgar or small prayer houses. They show that the people of Kauman have a strong religious values and live in a close community. If you walk around, you will also notice some old buildings and historical remains from the Royal Palace period. These heritage sites remind us that Kauman has been connected to culture of the Keraton Surakarta for a long time. The small alleys, traditional houses, and peaceful atmosphere make Kauman a very charming and cultural place to visit.
Hello everyone, now let's take a closer look at how batik is made in Kauman. There are two main methods used by the artisan here. The first one is hand-drawn batik, or batik tulis, where the artisan uses a tool called chanting to apply hot wax careful on the fabric. This process requires patience and precision since every line is drawn by hand. The second method is stamp batik or batik cap, which use a copper stamp to create patterns more quickly and neatly. Some artisans even combine the technique stamping the pattern first and then adding extra detail by hand to produce more intricate design. After the wax is applied, the fabric is dyed and then by the remove the wax, revealing the beautiful motif on its surface. When you visit Kauman, you can observe the entire process firsthand and even try making batik yourself. Experience is truly memorable and help us appreciate the great skill and dedication required to create a very piece of batik fabric.
Hello everyone, I will share some activities you can do here in Kauman Batik Village. This village offers more than just sightseeing. One of the most popular activities is joining a batik workshop where you all as visitors can learn how to use chanting, apply hot wax and color the fabric by themselves. It's a fun activities and educational experience for all age. You can also take a picture at some popular photo spots such as a small allies near the famous Batik Gunawan store. The vintage house and colorful murals make a great background for your photos. And of course, don't miss the shopping. There are so many local stores offering beautiful batik clothes, including blouses, dress, kebaya, robe skirt, and even mukana. You also find cute accessories like bracelets, rings, and necklaces, as well as small items like cups or simple decoration. Many shops owners are also the batik makers, so you can talk with them and learn about the meaning behind the process.
I will end our tour with some practical tips for visiting Kauman Batik Village. Since most of the shops here are family run, the best time to visit is early morning until noon, when the batik makers are actively working. Be sure to bring guests, as not all shops accept cashless payment. Also, it's best to ask permission before taking close-up photo, especially when people are working inside their homes. Also remember that Kauman is not just a tourist area, but also a resident neighborhood. So dress modestly and keep your voice down to avoid disturbing the residents. If you like to join a workshop, it's best to confirm beforehand. The artisans are very happy to welcome guests who come with a polite attitude and are eager to learn. Kauman Batik Village is truly a living museum of Solo culture, a place where traditional and creativity go hand in hand. Thank you for joining our tour today. We hope you enjoyed this short trip and we will see you again in Kauman, the heart of Batik in Surakarta. See you!